Well, as you're, kind of planning this, or planning this with Kathy, Colleen, and Kelly, you think a lot about, your parents and, how long they've been together and everything. And the first thing you say to yourself is that, wow, 50 years of anything, it's a lot. And, just thinking about that, I'm going to be fortunate enough to have my 20th anniversary this year, and to just think, to put it in perspective, that I still got 30 years to go. To hit 50. Kind of gives you a little perspective. And then the other thing that I always do is I always kind of baseball's always been my favorite sport, and I always kind of equate things with, all the little games in baseball. One of the greatest records that obviously anybody that has been around for 50 plus years knows is Lou Gehrig's record. It was eventually surpassed by Cal Ripken. Lou Gehrig played, I believe it was, I didn't look this up, so I'm just going to throw this number out. I believe he played 2,130 consecutive games. My parents have been together for 18,250 days. There's some perspective. It's a lot of love. It's a lot of sharing. It's a lot of compromise. It's a lot of great moments. Back in 1959. They embarked on a long journey. They started out, they rented their first apartment. They bought their first house together. They started their business together. And then they had the three of us. And they took care of us pretty well, pretty damn well, pretty well. I wrote originally had, but really it was we got everything we wanted. They took us on some pretty darn great vacations. They sent all of us to college. They were there when we all got married, and they were there when we had our children. I can pretty much attest, though, that they didn't babysit enough. I think my sisters agree with me there. No marriage is 100% bliss, but yours is certain.
Well, Mom and Dad, congratulations. 50 years of doing anything is a long time, and 50 years of happy married life is really quite remarkable. Mom, because of all the little extras you added to everything, there is no question why Dad fell in love with you. You were especially attentive to all the details which make a family thrive. In our house, the cleanest on the block, no doubt, a home. You gave us life and kept us all happy, rich with love and laughter. You were always there to listen, giving us constant encouragement and support. You always made us feel special. There is not a day that goes by that I don't think of you. Mom, you're my best friend, and I'm so thankful for that. Dad, there is something so captivating about your obvious devotion to Mom, your passion flower. Your patience and kindness are just some of the extraordinary qualities that you have. You have always inspired me to move forward and continue to strive to be my best. You have always been a great influence in my life, and I am very thankful that I have such a role model to learn from. You are the person upon which I measure all others. Thank you both for being the most wonderful parents. I am so very proud to be your daughter. I love you both so very much. You truly are an inspiration to us all. Happy 50th anniversary.
Very good.
I'm not as thoughtful as you.
not only were you there for us, but you were there for each other. Through down business cycles, health scares, and you can always depend on each other. And you just did a great job. You just did a great job in everything you did. They now often complete the same, each other's sentences. And they do something really, really annoying. And they didn't do it tonight. Which, so yeah, they usually dress the same.
Yeah.
They wear the same colors, pants and shirts. So I'm real happy they didn't do that. Together you've seen a lot, Mom and Dad. Back in 1959. Who would have thought we'd have a black president named Barack Obama? We would have had the internet, even ATMs. Who would have thought Japanese cars would have been better than Cadillac? Well, most of us, most of these changes are nice, and gadgets and possessions are real nice. It's not what you remember. When you look back at your lives. We remember our family and friends and the great times we all have together. So, can everybody stand?
Yep.
It's true. It's a piece of work today.
It's a toast to you, Mom and Dad.
Here.
For all you've done for us, for the friendship you've given us. You've been a real inspiration. Happy anniversary.
Here, here. Happy anniversary. And 50 more.
Love you.
Did a nice job, Johnny. Excellent. Excellent job.
You made your mom cry.
Yeah.
All right. Play the pictures. While the pictures are playing, it's just music. Feel free to talk.
Oh, now I gotta play the video.
We'll keep the pictures going.
And Johnny's got the camera, and he'll do the filming of anybody who wants to talk. Skill.
I couldn't top either of their speeches if I tried, because both of them were wonderful, and I want to thank both of them for such beautiful speeches. And I just want to say that I am the luckiest person in the world to have such wonderful parents, and I'm so grateful for everything, and I'm proud to be your daughter, and I hope Sean and I have such a blissful marriage like you did, and you are our inspiration, and I admire you, and thank you for everything. I love you very much.
Let's eat.
But I just want to thank you all for coming. Really, we did not expect this. And for 50 years, it has been a good marriage. It's really been wonderful. Thank you.
And Richie's going to get up and say, I drove a truck in the Marines.
Grandpa, what you doing?
Oh, Richie's at the podium. This is
I
priceless.
want to thank everyone for being here. It's such a thrill for both Gabe and I to see you all. It's just wonderful. And I consider myself probably one of the most lucky men in the world. I have 11 fantastic grandchildren, and a fantastic wife.
And 3 wonderful children.
I didn't forget my 3 wonderful Oh, but this is just a complete joy to both of us. And we thank you very much.
Thank you all.
Luckiest man on the face.
All right, now drink. You gotta get some music. I know.
Alright, now I'm going to put a lock of my hair in the fire, and it will come out the same.